Okay, good afternoon, Dana. How are you doing? Are you ready for our English class?
Good afternoon, teacher. Very good.
Okay, Dana, so, pardon, are you fine?
¿Qué
Or
cosa?
how are you? How's everything going in the university? Are you good? Are you tired? No? Then we're going to start with some questions, yeah? Dana, can you tell me if you had breakfast today? Do you have breakfast today, Dana?
Yes, teacher.
You remember what you had? What did you eat for breakfast today?
No.
No, you don't remember? So, Dana, what do you have for breakfast today?
Juan.
Okay, I'm going to show you the questions, yeah? This part. So, what do you have for breakfast today? For example, today I had scrambled eggs, some scrambled eggs, and I think a glass of water. That was it. What about you? What do you have for breakfast today? Dana? Are you there? Okay, I'm going to put my example here. Today I had scrambled eggs and a glass of water.
Teacher, breakfast, ¿qué es? Disculpe, no le entendí muy bien esa parte.
What's the meaning of breakfast? Breakfast is what you eat in the morning. Lunch is what you eat at noon. And then dinner is what you had at night. What's breakfast? Abigail, can you tell Dana what's breakfast? What's the meaning of breakfast?
Yes, teacher, es el desayuno.
Okay. So, Dana, what do you have for breakfast today? Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Abigail, sir. I had a scrambled eggs. You remember scrambled eggs? This was my breakfast. Scrambled eggs with a glass of water, pardon. Huevos revueltos con un vaso de agua. And you, Dana, did you have breakfast? You told me that yes. So, what did you have? What did you eat? Sí, Dana. ¿Qué fue lo que desayunó hoy día? Dana, are you there?
I have breakfast salad.
A salad? So do you have fruit salad or vegetable salad?
Fruit salad.
Okay, so you can say I had a bowl of fruit salad. Yes, we're going to try to use the container. I had a bowl of fruit salad. Yes, what's the meaning of a bowl? You remember? So a bowl. You can have a bowl of cereal, a bowl of soup, a bowl of rice, a bowl of fruit salad. Okay, thank you, Dana. That was it. So I had a bowl of fruit salad for breakfast. Can you repeat this, please, one more time? Dana, I had a bowl of fruit salad for breakfast.
I have a bowl of fruit salad for breakfast.
Okay, thank you so much. Abigail, now we're going to go with you. So, Abigail, what about you? Did you eat something today in the morning? In the whole morning?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what did you eat?
I eat orange.
Okay. You remember if it was 1, 2 oranges or 3?
2 orange.
Okay. 2 oranges. Yes, can you repeat oranges?
Oranges.
Yes, perfect. So I ate 2 oranges. And did you drink water today, Abigail?
Not juice.
Okay. So what is the past of drink? Solo necesitamos cambiar la vocal de I.
I drank.
Okay. A glass of juice, a bottle of juice, a jar of juice, what?
Medio litro, ¿cómo se dice, teacher?
Okay, you can say half, half, a half little. Juice. What kind of juice? Banana juice, apple juice, orange juice?
Piña.
Pineapple juice. Okay, so Abigail, can you read this sentence? I drank a half liter of pineapple juice.
I drank a half a liter of pineapple juice.
Okay, yeah, that's it. So thank you so much. It's important that you remember what you eat. Yes? Now, let's go and check the homework. Well, here you had some questions to make. I'm going to try to zoom. Yes. So the first question it was, do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home? If yes, what kind of food do you buy? Okay, so this question goes for Fernando. Fernando, do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home? Yes or no?
No entendí lo que había que hacer, Sumis.
Well, first of all, in exercise number 2, we had to put here vowels. So use vowels to complete the verbs in the diagram. All of these words are verbs. Sí, todas estas palabras son verbos. So we just need to use vowels to complete them. For example, here, the vowel that is missing is U. So we're going to say buy. Sí, aquí la vocal que falta es la U. Entonces el verbo buy. So, do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home? What kind of food do you buy? Yes. And you have to complete the other verbs. So, once you have the verb, once you use the verb, I want you to answer the questions. Una vez ya encontraron el verbo, quería que respondan las preguntas con respuestas largas. So, do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home? I think you were in yesterday, so probably you know the meaning of takeout food. What's the meaning of takeout food? So, takeout food is when you go to the restaurant, right? For example, you go to Sakura and you command, can you give me please one chicken with rice and some French fries? Yes? So you buy your food, but you don't eat at a restaurant. You take out the food out of the restaurant and you go home. Or you can go to the park, or you can go to another place to eat. Yes, that's the difference between delivery and takeout. Takeout food is when you go to the restaurant, you order, and then you take the food out of the restaurant in order to eat at home or in a park, somewhere else. So, Fernando, do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I do, right? So,
Yes, I do.
what kinds of food do you buy?
I food. Do you buy?
I buy. Pardon?
Hamburger.
Okay, I buy
Yeah.
hamburgers.
Yes, I buy hamburgers. Pizza. And
Yes.
and some glazes.
Graces? What are graces? Can you tell me the meaning of graces?
Candy.
Okay, some candies. Yes, that's good. Some snacks, right? We were going to buy also some snacks to eat at home. So more or less, we're going to buy fast food, right? We tend to buy fast food in order to eat at home. Yeah, that's it. So do you ever buy takeout food to eat at home? Yes, I do. What kinds of food do you buy? I sometimes buy hamburgers or chicken, pizza, and some snacks like candies, right? Thank you, Fernando. What about question number 2? Do you ever at your desk when you're working or studying? If yes, what do you usually... So, which verb can we use here from this box? ¿Qué verbo podemos usar acá? Do you ever at your desk when you are working or studying? Well, in this case, when you are studying, what do you usually... I think would be this verb. Which verb can be this? We need to use 2 vowels here. Harold, any idea?
Teacher me dice Harold que tiene problemas con su micrófono.
Okay, thank you, Fernando. So probably that's the reason. So let's go with another person. Stephanie, what about number 2? Do you ever at your desk when you're studying? If yes, what do you usually... And there you have to complete. So Stephanie, which verb do you use here in number 2?
Do you ever eat at your
Yeah,
desk?
when you are studying. So what do you usually eat, right? The verb is going to be eat. Okay, Stephanie, so Do you ever eat at your desk when you are studying? Yes or no? What's the question trying to say is, so desk, what is desk? Desk is the place where you study, right? Where you have your computer, your books, and you study. Sí, su escritorio. So, do you ever eat at your desk when you are studying? Yes or no?
Teacher.
Yes? Okay, so if yes, when do you usually eat?
Eat.
Pardon? I usually eat. For example, when I'm studying
Usually.
and I'm work. Pardon?
Usually eat dog, chicken, potato.
Okay. So chicken, potatoes. Basically, remember that you are on your desk and you're studying. Yeah. I usually eat chicken, potatoes when I am studying. Okay. Well, what I usually eat is I usually eat some bowls of cereal. Yes, that's what helps me to, I don't know, to be awake and study. And I also drink some cup of tea. That's it. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. That's it, right? What about question number 3? So we need to use 2 more verbs. Let's see if Samara can help us. Samara, what about question number 3? Which verb did you use? How often do you food at home? What kinds of food do you usually? So, which verb can be here? This one or this one? Samara, are you there? No, somebody's not there. Okay, Harold has some problems. So Jordi, probably you, Jordi, can you help us? How often do you food at home? What kinds of food do you usually and there you have? Which verb are you going to use? This verb or this verb?
Cook.
Yes, that's it, right? The verb here is cook or make. Both verbs are similar. Sí, ambos verbos son similares. Cook, cocinar, make, preparar, hacer, right? So, Jordi, how often do you cook food at home? Do you usually cook food at home? Sometimes, never.
Entonces sería make, ¿no?
Well, you can use both puede usar cualquiera de los dos. How often do you make food at home? How often do you cook food at home?
Make. Escojo make.
Okay. Okay, so how often? Always, sometimes, never.
Always.
Okay, so let's make a full sentence. I always cook food at home. That's nice. It's better to cook food at home, right? So, Jordi, if you cook food at home, what kind of food do you usually cook?
No sé la verdad.
But you told me that you cook or you don't cook.
No, pues lo que haya.
Okay, so we're going to say some pasta, some salads,
Pasta.
chicken
Pasta.
rice.
Sí,
Okay.
pasta.
What kinds of food do you usually cook? So we're going to answer. Siempre acuérdense de prestar atención a la pregunta. What kinds of food do you usually cook? So I usually cook, right? I usually cook pasta, right? Some fritositas, some, I don't know, what is the most typical salad, rice, right? I usually cook pasta, salads, and that's it. Okay? Thank you, Jordi. Let's come back with you, Abigail. So, Abigail, the last question, which verb can we use for the last question? Yeah, let's go down in order to see the question. If you leave food on your plate at the end of a meal, do you or keep it for later? Abigail, so I think that question it has to be with this picture, right? Do you remember the verb for this one? Yesterday we learned the vocabulary about that, and that's leftovers. Yes. So leftovers, the food you leave on your plate at the end of a meal. Sí, leftovers son la comida que deja en su plato al final de comerlo. Entonces una palabra para eso es las sobras. So here we have some leftovers. Abigail, what do you usually do with food? If you leave food on your plate, so if you leave leftovers, do you usually or keep it for later? What is this verb? You remember this verb? ¿Cómo decíamos botar? Okay, probably Abigail is not there.
No me acuerdo, teacher.
No. Okay, let's read. Where did we see that? It wasn't here. It was here. Yes. Why do people throw food away? Yes, what was the verb?
Throw away.
Yes, es un verbo con dos palabras, ¿sí? Estos verbos son compuestos. Normalmente viene el verbo y una preposición. So, throw food away. Throw away. Yeah, and here you have the spaces, right? Throw away or waste. Waste es desperdiciar. Throw away, botar. So, if you leave food on your plate at the end of a meal, do you throw it away or keep it for later? What do you usually do, Abigail? Do you throw it away or keep it for later? ¿Lo bota o lo guarda para después? ¿Qué hace normalmente con las sobras?
Yo no dejo sobras, teacher.
Okay, that's good. Yes, me neither. So, but in your family, I think someone must leave leftover. So what does that person usually do?
Mi mamá lo guarda. Sería my mom keep it for later.
Yes, so she keeps, right? My mom keeps it for later. I don't leave leftovers, but my mom keeps it for later. So that will be. I think you cannot read, so we're going to make. Can you read it now, Abigail?
Yes, teacher. I don't leave leftovers, but my mom keeps it for later.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I know that probably this word is a little difficult, right? So we're going to separate it. Vamos a separarla para analizar. So here we have left. Acuérdense que left es el pasado de leave, right? Leave, el pasado left. También puede ser izquierda. But here is going to be el pasado de left y over. So over es la preposición encima. Sí, eso junto va a ser las sobras, porque dejamos encima del plato comida, ¿no? If you leave food on your plate at the end of a meal, do you throw it away or keep it for later? I don't leave leftovers. ¿Sí? Food on your plate at the end of a meal son leftovers. No dejo sobras. But my mom keeps it for later. Okay, that was it. So now, let's focus on pronunciation, please. We need to do this quickly. So here we have 3 sounds. Acuérdense que estas vocales, si quieren decirlo entre barras, no son vocales, son sonidos. Yes? So here we have different sounds. This is U, como la vocal U. This is going to be more close. ¿Sí? Esta va a ser una U, pero más cerrada, que vamos a escucharlo en estos momentos. Like good. ¿Sí? Acuérdense que esta food, aquí sí escuchan una U. Food. But here is good. No es una U del todo, ¿no? Es una good. And finally, this one that it's called Schwa. Este sonido le llaman Schwa. It's pronounced like this, love, right? We barely listen to it. Apenas escuchamos. So here you have this sentence, I love good food. ¿Sí? ¿Para qué estamos viendo esto? Para ver las distintas pronunciaciones de la O en inglés. Cuando vean una O, va a sonar como una E volcada. I love, right? I love. Then here, if you see double O, it's like good. And then food. Sí, voy a dejar de compartir para que puedan ver mis labios. So, first of all, you have I love. Love, que tiene la O, no es como una O en español. Es más como una E volcada. Entonces va a ser más cerrado. I love. Then good, no es good, pero good. Sí, tampoco hacemos una U exagerada, pero decimos good. I love good food. Sí, tienen que tener mucho cuidado con la pronunciación. Va variando. Anyway, here we're going to listen. So we have three sounds. E, U, U. So we're going to try to put these words in the correct group. Yes? Look at the words in the box. Match them to the vowels sounds in two. So these sounds. For example, I'm going to read it, but quickly, because you have to decide which is the correct sound. choose, cook, fruit, look, match, put, soup, to. You have to tell me which sound do you listen. First of all, we're going to listen to this. I want you to repeat them, and then you're going to decide which sound are them. Sí, primero vamos a escuchar para diferenciar estos tres sonidos. Traten de repetirlos en su casa. So listen and repeat the three words. And then I want you to choose. Tell me which sound does these words go? To which sound? Let's listen. Let me close this. Let me share the audio. Okay. Everybody please listen and repeat. Yes, I just want you to listen and repeat.
Transcript 9.3, page 99. Exercise 1.
I love good food.
And that was it. I love good food. So now, you have these words, and I want you to put them in the correct sound. I'm going to give you some seconds, don't worry. Okay, let's work together. And Dana, what do you think the first word? Which sound do you think will be the correct one? First of all, can you say this sound, this word? Dana, are you there?
Teacher, ¿le repito todito?
¿Puede decir estas dos palabras? ¿Cómo las dice?
Go. Choose.
Okay, so this one is going to be choose, this one cook. So which sound do you think it is? ¿Qué sonido cree que sea? Love, good, food.
Food.
Okay, this one?
Yes.
Yes, so we're going to say choose, cook, right? Okay, thank you, Dana. Now let's go with you, Fernando. What about the next two words, Fernando? Can you read them, please?
Okay, miss.
I just want you first of all to read them. Read this one and this one.
Read and look.
Okay. So what do you think about fruit? Which sound? Is it like love, like good, or food?
And food.
Like food?
Yes.
Okay. What about the next word?
And love, look.
Okay, love, look, could be. So we're going to put the E. Okay, thank you, Fernando. Anyway, later we're going to check. Yes. So, Stephanie, what about much? Pardon, I cannot say this. Words.
Love,
First of all, pardon?
love,
So this one is going to be like love.
and yes, teacher.
Okay. And what about the next word?
Food,
Okay, like food. Pardon. Okay, thank you. And Samara, I don't know if you are there or not. So, Samara, if you are there, can we finish with the last two words? What do you think about the last two words?
El sonido sería U.
Okay. The last word?
U también.
Okay. So let's check. Let's listen and check. So we didn't have any words like good. We're going to check that. Yeah, I know that probably is a little difficult to make the difference at the beginning, but later you are going to be able. Everybody listen, please.
Transcript 9.5, page 99. Exercise 3. Love. Much. Good. Cook. Look. Put. Food. Choose. Fruit. Soup. To.
Okay, so that was it, right? I don't remember. There was one more word with this one. Cook. Look, was it look? I think. Yes. That was it. So let's listen one more time to that. I'm going to look for that. Give me a second because I'm going to look for that sound. And it's this one, right? No, I cannot copy. Okay, I'm going to put an X in order to make this sound. Yeah, because, or we can put like a capital, a big U. So that's going to be the difference between good and food. Yes, like cook, look, and put. So everybody please listen and repeat. Now I want you to listen and repeat.
Transcript 9.5, page 99. Exercise 3. Love. Much.
Okay, there we have the first sound that is love. Much. Right? Let's go with the next one.
Good. Cook. Look. Put.
There we have the second sound that is good. Cook. Look. Put. And let's finish.
Food. Choose. Fruit. Soup. To.
Okay, that's the last one. And if you pay attention, it's a little longer. Si notaron alguna diferencia, es un poco más largo. Yes, so we have food, choose, fruit, soup, and two, right? That's it. Now, we're going to do this. We need to put these words here in these sentences. So we're going to listen, and I want you please to complete the sentences. Yeah, you have choose, cook, fruit, look, much, put, soup, and two. You have to choose in the correct place. So everybody please pay attention to that. And we finish with these sounds.
Transcript 9.6, page 99. Exercise 4.
Fruit is good for you.
I love cold soup.
I always choose fresh fruit.
People buy too much food.
Put fresh fruit in the refrigerator.
Okay, so now I want to listen to you. Let's start with number 1. So, Sebastian, well, let's start with you, Jordi. Jordi, can you read number 1, please?
Creo que era...
What's good for you?
Ay, no lo veo. Cook.
Cook is good for you. La cocina es buena para ti.
Sí, algo.
No. Another thing that is good for you. ¿Alguna otra palabra que sea bueno para usted? Sería
Pot.
fruit, right? Fruit.
Sí, ese fruit.
Okay, so let's read it one more time. Fruit is good for you. Can you read? Yes, Jordi, can you say that sentence one more time? Fruit is good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, what's the difference? The difference is that this sound is going to be longer. Sí, este sonido es más largo. Fruit is good for you. Fruit is good for you.
It's good for you. Sí, ¿no, teacher?
Yes, that's it. Okay, thank you, Jordi. Sebastian, can you try to do number 2?
Soup, teacher.
Yes. So can you read? I love cold soup.
I love cold soup.
Okay, there it goes. Thank you, Sebastian. Let's continue with you, Dana. Dana, what about number 3? We need 2 words here. I always fresh what? Sabemos que después de always necesitamos un verbo. So, Dana, what can we put here? Dana, are you there?
Yes, teacher. I
always. ¿Cómo podemos decir siempre cocino comida fresca? In English. ¿Cómo decimos el verbo cocinar? Y comida. Ok.
okay.
Always.
Please, full.
Okay, let's do it one more time. I always cook fresh food.
Full.
But actually we don't have food, right? No, we don't have food. Then we're going to check. Lo vamos a corregir. ¿Qué palabra puede ser? I always cook fresh food. Okay, thank you, Dana. Abigail, what about number 4?
Much, teacher?
Okay, people buy much, but we need to use one more para decir demasiado, en exceso. How can we say?
Too much?
Yes, that would be right. People buy too much food. So can you repeat one more time this sentence?
People buy too much food.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, let's go with number 5. So let me check. Fernando, can you do number 5, please?
Choose fresh. A mí igual ahí sería food. Choose fresh food in the refrigerator.
Okay, so we're going to say, do you think we're going to use the verb choose or put? Because if we're saying in the refrigerator, vamos a escoger o vamos a poner. Put, right? So that would be put fresh, could be fresh fruit, or we're going to say if it's food or fruit. Yeah, so let's listen again, and let's check.
Transcript 9.6, page 99. Exercise 4.
Fruit is good for you.
I love cold soup.
I always choose fresh fruit.
People buy too much food.
Put fresh fruit in the refrigerator.
Okay, so in all of them I listen fruit. Yeah, I listen to fruit, no food. So that's the only mistake. And here number 3, we're going to say I always choose fresh fruit. Yeah, I know probably it's a little difficult to make the difference between fruit and food, right? What's the difference? Well, this word ends with T, and this word ends with D. Entonces tenemos que hacer la diferencia al final entre una T y una D. Fruit, food. Fruit, food. Right? Okay, that's it. Now, we have finished with unit number 9. Now we're going to start with unit number 10. So please, the workbook, well, yeah, the workbook for unit number 9 is going to be for the next Wednesday. But I know that you are probably with a lot of tests, so probably it's going to be for the next Saturday. Well, anyway, we're going to talk about later. I'm going to write that. Workbook unit 9. Anyway, I'm going to give you a homework. I want you to do page 60, I think. Is it 60 or not? Yes. I want you please to do page 60. This is the progress test 3 in order to see what you have learned from units number 7, 8, and 9. Sí, este es un repaso de las unidades 7, 8, y 9. So I want you please to do this. For when, I want you to present it this Saturday. Yes? So progress test is for this Saturday. I'm gonna write that. In your workbook is page 60. Yes, page 60 and 61. I just want you to do these 2 pages for this Saturday. Sí, solamente quiero que hagan estas 2 páginas para este sábado. ¿Tienen listening? Déjenme ver si tienen un listening. Voy a mandarles el audio de este listening. Yes? And please pay attention to the writing part. Presten mucha atención al writing. Tienen que escribir. So, first of all, read. Siempre primero leemos. Escogemos el orden correcto de estos párrafos. And then, which paragraph answer these questions? Then we have here 6 questions. We have to choose the paragraph. And finally, number 3, write a blog, post about a festival in your country, answer the questions in 2. Yes? Entonces, en resumen, su párrafo, su texto tiene que responder a estas 6 preguntas. What's your opinion of the festival? Primero piensen en festivales que pasan en Bolivia, en Santa Cruz, like, I don't know, Festival de Yuca, Festival de Cuyapé, any kind of festival, yes? What's your opinion of the festival? Do you like? You don't like it? You think it's interesting? When does it take place? Take place? ¿Cuándo sucede? ¿Cuándo toma lugar? When does it take place? In February? In June? In August? In November? What do people do? ¿Qué es lo que las personas hacen normalmente en ese festival? When did the festival begin? ¿Cuándo empezó o por qué empezó ese festival? What do people eat and drink? ¿Qué es lo que las personas toman, comen usualmente en ese festival? And what's the name of the festival, of course? Yes? So please, I want you to do these 2 pages for this Saturday. Yes? Anyway, I'm going to send this to you. And that's it. Este es el trabajo final de la unidad 9, de las unidades 7, 8 y 9. I don't know if you have any question, so pay attention because you have grammar and vocabulary part, then you have reading part, right? Then you have some listening, and finally, of course, you have the writing part. Okay? That's it. So let's come back to page 106. Everybody, please pay attention because we're going to start with unit number 10. Okay, so in this unit, we're going to talk about gadgets. Personally, I love a lot gadgets, but I think they pollute a lot for the environment. Anyway, we're going to talk about this. So let's talk about technology. Here you have some gadgets, and I want you to match them to the pictures. Yes? This is easy, so we're going to do it quickly. You have computer game, digital camera, GPS, flat screen TV, laptop, and MP3 player. So let's go with who was the turn? Stephanie? Stephanie, can you do this activity? What do you think about computer game? Which picture you think is computer game?
Picture 8.
Okay, could be. Anyway, we're going to see later. What about digital camera?
Picture C.
Yes. GPS?
Picture E.
Yeah, here you have a GPS. What about flat screen TV?
Picture F.
Okay, well, this is not a flat screen, but yeah, this is a television, of course. What about laptop?
Picture A.
Okay, so picture E. What would be picture E? Pardon, D. I think.
B.
Okay, I think this one will be computer game, right? And the last word is MP3 player. So Stephanie, what's an MP3 player? Which gadget?
MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
Picture B.
Yes, that's picture B. Okay, so now that we have the pictures and each gadget, yes, here you have the meaning of gadget. What is a gadget? A gadget is a small piece of equipment that does something useful or impressive, right? That is a gadget. A small piece, like for example a digital camera, that does something useful, hace algo útil. For example, the GPS, something small and does something useful. Now, here you have the definition. Match the gadgets to the function. Some gadgets have more than one function. For example, you can use it to take photos. You can use your cell phone to take photos, right? What else? So here you have the 6 gadgets. I want you to match them with their functions. And for this, let me check. Samara, can you help us with that? So you can use it to take photos. Which gadget can you use to take photos?
Digital camera.
Of course. What about number 2? You can use it to store information.
Laptop.
Yes, that's it. What about number 3? You can use it to listen to music.
MP3 player.
Yes, that's it. You can use it to get directions.
GPS.
Perfect. What about the next one? You can use it to watch movies and video clips.
Flat screen TV.
Yes, that's the flat screen TV. And the last one, you can use it to play games.
Computer game.
Yes, thank you so much. So that will be right. I'm going to check this one. Computer game was picture D. So now that we know the gadgets and their functions, let's do this activity. listen to two friends. Which of the gadgets are they talking about? We're going to do the listening activity. And I want you to tell me which of these gadgets, right, that you have here, is it the laptop, the MP3 player, the digital camera, the video game, the GPS, or the flat screen TV? Which of the two gadgets are they talking about? So everybody, please, let's pay attention to them. Let me check if I'm sharing the audio. Yep.
Unit 10, Transcript 10.1, page 106, Exercise 3.
Hey, is that new?
Yes, it is. It's great, isn't it? It was a birthday gift. My dad bought it for me.
Let's see. Wow, it's really small and light.
Yeah, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had really gotten slow. Give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet.
Wow, I want one. Mine is so old and big and heavy. I bet it was really expensive.
Okay, so remember that they are not mentioned the gadget, right? You have to guess according to the function. If they can take picture, if you can listen to music. So what could be the gadget? Let's listen one more time. We're going to listen one more time. And Sebastian, you're going to tell me the answer. Yes? So the question is, which of the gadgets are they talking about? Quiero que me diga de qué aparato están hablando. Yes, which of the gadgets are they talking about? Try to pay attention to the descriptions.
Unit 10, Transcript 10.1, page 106, Exercise 3.
Hey, is that new?
Yes, it is. It's great, isn't it? It was a birthday gift. My dad bought it for me.
Let's see. Wow, it's really small and light.
Yeah, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had really gotten slow. Give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet.
Wow, I want one. Mine is so old and big and heavy. I bet it was really expensive.
Okay, Sebastian, which gadget do you think they are talking about? Are they talking about video game, an MP3 player, a flat screen television, digital camera, a laptop, a GPS? What do you think?
Teacher, ¿podría volverlo a poner el audio, por favor? Es que hay harta bulla por acá. No escuché bien.
Okay, remember that they are not mentioning the gadget. Sí, acuérdense que no están mencionando el aparato. They are describing the functions. So pay attention to the functions, pay attention to the adjectives. Sí, presten mucha atención a los adjetivos y a las funciones, que es lo que puede hacer. So, the last time, let's listen one more time.
Unit 10, Transcript 10.1, page 106, Exercise 3.
Hey, is that new?
Yes, it is. It's great, isn't it? It was a birthday gift. My dad bought it for me.
Let's see. Wow, it's really small and light.
Yeah, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had really gotten slow. Give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet.
Wow, I want one. Mine is so old and big and heavy. I bet it was really expensive.
Okay, Sebastian. What do you think? So it's light, it can connect to the internet quickly, it's not heavy, right? Which gadget can be?
Picture E.
Picture E. The GPS? Well, no, I don't think it's the GPS. It's a small, it can connect quickly to the internet.
Picture B.
The MP3 player? No, so I'm going to show you the description. Well, the first person say, hey, is that new? Yes, it's great, isn't it? It was my birthday gift. My dad bought it for me. It's really small and light, so we have here two adjectives. It's really small and light. Yes, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had really gotten slow. Give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet. And then she said that it was old, big, and heavy. So what can be small, light? It connects quickly to internet. Any options? So, small, you know what is small. Light, the opposite, it would be heavy. Mine is gadget can be.
The camera, teacher.
Well, no, it's going to be the laptop. Yes, small and light. Es pequeña, es liviana. It can connect quickly to the internet, right? El que tiene la chica, because the girl says, wow, I want one. Mine, la mía, mi laptop, is so old and big and heavy, right? Acuérdense que hay laptops que son viejas, son muy grandes y son muy pesadas. So I bet it was really expensive. Yep, so it's going to be the laptop, but a new one, of course, because it's okay. Yeah, probably that was a little difficult, but now we're going to pay attention to the adjectives, yes? Adjectives to describe gadgets. So here we have some. Mark the adjectives in the box that you hear. So we're going to list adjectives, and I want you to tell me, okay, this one, yes, I heard slow, I heard difficult. Solamente quiero que me digan qué adjetivos escucharon. So let's listen, everybody.
Unit 10.
Pardon, let's do it one more time.
Unit 10. Transcript 10.1. Page 106. Exercise 3.
Hey, is that new?
Yes, it is. It's great, isn't it? It was a birthday gift. My dad bought it for me.
Let's see. Wow, it's really small and light.
Yeah, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet.
Wow, I want one. Mine is so old and big and heavy. I bet it was really expensive.
Okay. So, Jordi, which adjectives did you listen? Can you tell me?
¿Puede volver a poner el audio, teacher?
Okay, this is going to be the last time. Yes, everybody pay attention because this is going to be the last one. We have listened this audio 5 times, so everybody listen carefully.
Unit 10, Transcript 10.1, page 106, Exercise 3.
Hey, is that new?
Yes, it is. It's great, isn't it? It was a birthday gift. My dad bought it for me.
Let's see. Wow, it's really small and light.
Yeah, and it's very quick and easy to use. My old one had really gotten slow. Give it a try. Look how quickly it connects to the internet.
Wow, I want one. Mine is so old and big and heavy. I bet it was really expensive.
Okay. So, which adjectives do you listen?
Expensive, small, old.
Okay.
Creo que dijo easy, si me equivoco.
Easy.
Easy. Y big.
Okay. Yes, those are true. Well, actually, we listen to heavy, new, light. We also listen to, I don't remember quick, well, quickly, but I don't remember if it. Yes, good. I don't think, but I think so. So there we have the adjectives that we listen in the audio. Now, shall we find the opposite? For example, let me check if I can put a blackboard or not. Let me move this. For example, we have heavy, right? What will be the opposite of heavy? Any ideas? So if we have heavy, we also have light. Yes? Be careful with this adjective, with the adjective light, because the opposite of light could be dark too. Dark tiene dos significados en español. Light could be liviano o puede ser luminoso. Yes? So pay attention to light. Then what about new? What is the opposite of new? Let's do this with Oliver. If you're here, Oliver, what's the opposite of new? Oliver? No, Oliver is not here. Okay, Dana, can you help me please to find the opposite of these adjectives? We have heavy, the opposite is light, tenemos pesado, lo opuesto de pesado es liviano, right? What about new? What's the opposite of new? Dana? Okay, Dana is not here, or I don't know if she's here. So Abigail, what about the opposite of new? No, nobody knows the opposite of new. ¿Cuál es lo opuesto de nuevo?
Viejo.
Okay. So how do we say viejo in English?
Old.
Yeah, it's going to be old, right? New, old. Nuevo, viejo. Abigail, what about difficult? The opposite of difficult?
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy. The opposite of small? So we have a small, really, really small, and then we have
Big.
perfect. What about cheap? Okay, let's
Expensive.
go with Fernando. So Fernando, what about the opposite of cheap? Pardon? Expensive? Yes, actually that would be expensive. What about quick? Quickly, the opposite of quick. So let's do it with you, Fernando. What's the opposite of quick?
Slow.
Yeah. So that's what's, for example, right now my internet is really slow. I don't know what's going on with my internet. And the last one, Fernando, the opposite of good?
Bad.
Let me check if we have the whole adjectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Let's check, we have 14. Yeah, we have 14 adjectives here. So a bonus will be dark and light. Yes, that's a bonus for you. Dark, the opposite, light. So in unit number 10, we're going to focus on adjectives, yes? That's what I want you to pay attention. It's really important that you focus on adjectives. Why adjectives? Because we're going to use adjectives to describe gadgets, right? To describe technology. So now that we have done this part, let's move on. Well, I cannot move, actually. This is so sad. Close this. So now that we have finished that, we're going to listen and check, but let's complete this part. Parts of a computer. So here you have, right? Imagine that this is your desk. So you have the screen of your computer. What else? So let's do this with, let me check, Sebastian. Sebastian, which are the parts of your computer? What do we have here? We have a screen. What could be number one? Yes? Let me check if my internet is correct. So, Sebastian, what do you think about number one? Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Sebastian, Can you help me with the parts of a computer, please? Yeah, if you look at here, what could be number 1? What are these? We already have number 2, the screen. Okay? Ya tenemos la pantalla de nuestra computadora.
Speakers, teacher.
Perfect. These are the... What about number 3?
Webcam.
Yes. Number 4?
DVD drive.
Yeah, that's it. That's the DVD drive. Number 5?
Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be the Wi-Fi router. What about
Keyboard.
keyboard? Yeah, here we're going to say the keyboard. You repeat it?
Keyboard.
Okay. Number 7? That's easy, right? This is the easiest.
Mouse.
Perfect. Last one, number 8, where you store your information.
And memory stick.
Yes. So these are the parts of a computer. Do you have any question? Any other part that you would like to add? ¿Alguna otra parte que estamos olvidando que tengan en su computadora? Well, speakers, keyboard, and mouse, they are essential, right? Now that we have virtual classes, a webcam is also essential. Well, internet, yeah, memory stick. Something else that you use? No? Okay, let's remember the pronunciation of this word. Keyboard. Remember, please, acuérdense que las palabras que terminan en una E y una Y van a sonar como I, right? For example, key. Then you have Sydney, right? Or Disney. Or money. Money, right? It's not digo money. No, please. It's money. Sí, todas las palabras que terminan con EY van a sonar con I. Key, Sydney, Disney, money, keyboard. That's where we're going to say keyboard, teclado. Yep, that's for you, in order to remember. So, now I want you to describe your computer. Think of a gadget. It can be your cell phone, can be your computer. Which of the adjectives in B can you use to describe it? Yes? We're going to do that. Or if you want, you can describe your computer. So let's make an example. Let me check who is going to help us. Well, Jordi already, Samara. Okay, Samara, can you help us? So, Samara, I want you to think about a gadget that you use a lot. Could be your MP3, could be your flat screen TV, your cell phone, could be your laptop. Which gadget do you use? Ahora. No, you don't want to describe a gadget? Okay. Why not? It's easy because we just need to use the adjectives. For example, if I'm going to describe my cell phone, right? That is the gadget that I use the most. So I'm going to say that my cell phone, it's easy to use. It's a smartphone, so I can connect quickly to internet. It's new. I can also say that it's new because I bought it last year. It's not a small, I think it's big. Yes. Was it expensive? No, it wasn't expensive. It's cheap. And it's light. So I can carry it to anywhere. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to use adjectives in order to describe gadgets. So let's see. Fernando, which gadget do you use the most? Which gadget is the most important for you?
¿Puedes repetir la pregunta, porfa? Que no se escucha ahí lo que dice. Uy.
Okay. So which gadget do you use the most? Do you use a computer, a laptop, a cell phone, television, a computer game? I don't know. An air conditioner?
Cell phone.
Okay. So if you have to describe your cell phone, how can you describe your cell phone, Fernando? Which of these adjectives can you use for your cell phone?
Describir dice, ¿no? My cell phone is big.
Okay.
It is cheap.
It's cheap.
And the color is black.
Okay, so we're going to say, and it's black color. Is it easy or difficult to use?
It's easy.
Okay, so here we can say it's easy to use because it's a smartphone, right? It's easy to use because it's a smartphone. Do you think it's heavy or light?
It's light.
Okay. And yes? Anything else that you want to say?
It is like liviano.
Yes. So that's it, right? Remember, when you describe gadgets, we need to use adjectives, so we can say my cell phone is big. If you want, you can say the brand. Si quieren pueden decir la marca. Is a Samsung cell phone. My cell phone is, I don't know, Sony. or Xiaomi, whatever you want. So it's cheap and it's black color. It's easy to use because it's a smartphone. It's light and I like it a lot, right? Okay, so we're going to stop here. Adjectives. Remember, in this unit, in unit number 10, we're going to focus on adjectives. So please, I need you to remember the adjectives, yes? So one last thing that I'm going to tell you, I'm going to stop sharing this. Okay. We have finished with unit number 9. The workbook presentation is going to be for the next week. I think it's going to be for next Saturday. So are you really busy with your tests and things like that? ¿Cómo van a estar esta semana de tiempo? ¿Van a estar muy ocupados? ¿Tienen muchos exámenes, proyectos o no mucho?
Teacher, el viernes no va a haber, creo, va a haber suspensión porque vamos a ir a hacer los proyectos, se va a exponer para la feria.
Okay. Well, actually, we don't have classes in this Saturday.
Y
I
el,
don't know
sá-
if this Friday.
y el sábado, desde el sábado comienzan el rol de exámenes.
Yes, I know that. That's the reason because from this Saturday we don't have classes. But this Friday, I'm not sure. So I'm going to ask, yes? This Friday we have normal classes, Dana. But I'm going to ask. And on Saturday we start the vacation, right? The period of your tests. So as you have that week of test, and I want you to present unit number 9, the workbook, right? For the next Saturday. I think that will be better. Okay? Yes?
Dice que va a ser el viernes clases normales.
Yes. So you have to give a presentation? You have oral presentations?
No, por mi parte creo que no voy a poder asistir a esta clase del viernes de inglés por igual proyecto y finales que estamos.
Okay, so I'm going to ask that.
Yo igual, teacher.
Creo que igual mi amigo Harold igual no va a poder por lo que estaba toda la semana igual en laboratorio.
Yes, I know that. Okay, so Dan, Abigail, Fernando, and Harold. Yes, I'm going to ask, and I'm going to let you know. Sí, como ya vamos a terminar prácticamente, nos quedan solamente 9 clases, contando este viernes. Need to do it. Well, anyway, we're going to see if this Friday we have classes or not. Anyway, I'm going to ask. And the workbook unit number 9 is going to be for the next Saturday. So in that way you have a lot of time to do it. But remember, please, to do this test, this progress test of unit 3, units 7, 8, and 9, I think they are going to be for this Friday. In that way, Saturday you are free.
Teacher, y el día sábado vamos a pasar clase.
Pardon?
El sábado.
Saturday?
Ajá.
No. In Saturday you start your tests, right? Tengo entendido que el sábado ya empiezan sus exámenes.
Entonces, hasta que terminen nuestros exámenes, decían vamos a volver a pasar clase.
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Dana.
Teacher,
But
los exámenes, ¿cuándo van a ser? De inglés.
I think in mid-December. A mediados de diciembre. 14, 15. Yes, that's when I'm telling you that we only have 8 classes. Es por eso que les digo que solo tenemos 8 clases más y ya terminamos. Otra pregunta que quería hacerles es, ¿lograron terminar el semestre anterior el libro 1, American Big Picture A1. ¿Lograron terminar las 12 unidades o no?
No, teacher.
No, in which unit did you stay? ¿En qué unidad se quedaron? Well, probably you don't remember, but it's okay.
No terminamos el libro, pero sí terminamos de hacer el homework del libro. Eso sí presentamos todo completo, creo.
The workbook.
Ajá, workbook.
Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, with me, we're going to finish the book. Yes, we can do it. But I know that you're busy, so I'm going to do it quickly. I'm going to see if this Friday we have classes or not. I'm going to let you know. But please don't forget, that this Friday you need to present the progress test. Sí, este viernes me presentan el progress test. Son 2 páginas del workbook. Voy a volverles a mostrar para acordarles. I think it was on page, I don't remember the page here, but on your books it's page 60. En su workbook es la página 60. So this is progress test 3. It's in order to check units 7, 8, and 9. Sí, estas 2 páginas hacen un review de las unidades 7, 8 y 9. I need you please to present this for this Friday. Yes? Necesito que me presenten esto para este viernes. Anyway, I'm going to send it at the WhatsApp. Okay, and the workbook unit number 9 is going to be for the next week, for next Saturday. In that way you have your week free. So we're going to stop here. I don't know if you have any other question. I think no, everything's fine. Yes, right? Okay, so if no more questions, we'll stop here. See you on Friday. I don't know. Well, some of you know, of course, but in 2 more weeks. Yes, see you in 2 more weeks. Nos vemos en 2 semanas más. Con algunos y con los que puedan venir este viernes, please come. Okay, all the best on your test, break a leg, and study a lot. And goodbye, everybody. Take care, please.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome. See you.